Welcome back, Internet. Keeney coming to you with a nerd stuff video today. So we got the battery charger set up, been sitting on it for a while. I was just walking on past and I heard the charger kick on, telling me the battery is fully charged. Most battery chargers are going to have like two options. They got some are a little fancier. Most basic battery chargers, like this, just a Harbor Freight one, and it's got the two options for AGM versus standard charging. I've always wondered what the difference between them was. Supposedly, the internet says they operate at different voltages, like different peak voltage to low voltage, something like that when it's charging. I've done tests in the past out of curiosity, looking at the pulse width signal, which we'll look at here shortly. I cannot see any difference in the pulse width, but the ranges for how high the voltage will charge before it turns off and how low it will allow the voltage to get before it turns back on do seem to be different between standard charging and the AGM setting. So that's really all we're doing today is you're going to see the difference in those two. So let me spin you around on this thing. Right on here is our setup. We'll see if we can do some SMA enhanced style camera action. They see basic settings. We got AGM off, standard, different charging things. We're just using the 10 amp for now, and we also have a test lot installed just to draw it down enough. This thing will kind of cycle on its own, but it takes so long just based on the normal battery voltage settling that I went ahead and used a quarter amp test lot just so it draws down a little bit faster. So here is what we've got going on. Enhance. Get you a better angle on her. We're going to try. On the top side, you're looking at about a blurry 14.8 volts on all those peaks. You can see they're all about the same line. So it'll peak up to about 14.8 and then it'll drop back down. And it's sitting like 12.6, 12.65 or so on the low end before it jumps up. So we will say roughly a 12.6 to 14.8 range of operation on the AGM mode. So I will reset that back up, and then I think you're unenhanced. We will swap this over to our standard mode now. Hit the play button, and then I will let this track across the screen, and we will see what our new operation ranges are. Look like it's just coming down off of an engagement. There's one. I'll just fast forward this part until it goes across screen. All right. Well, you can already see the sequence. The timing is much shorter between events, and I've not touched the scale, so we can see that top line still 14.8. So it is not achieving 14.8 on the low end. 12.64. It is not going down as deep either. So the range on the standard is more narrow than the AGM. So let's see if we can adjust this around a little bit, or I can get it to line up with about the average of the peaks to the best of my ability. And that looks pretty close right there. So you're looking at about 14.5. Some of these peaks are higher. This one's a little bit lower. That's pretty close. 14.5. I don't know if you can see that. We got a great glare. 14.5 on the high side and about 12.7 on the low side. Very interesting. So we have definitely a more narrow range for operation. Let's do our last test. We can zoom in super far. Let's drag some cursors in here. So we'll just go peak to peak. Maybe if I can grab a cursor. There it goes. So peak to peak on our cycling of our charger, we're looking at about, it was 120 hertz. Our actual peak to peak time, it says, is 8.27 milliseconds. So I will screenshot that, and then we will close that out. We'll hit the play button. We'll redo our time base, and then we will set this to, that was standard, so now we will do AGM. We'll let it, probably fast forward through this part. All right, now we got our Scale again, we'll go back one screen where it's a little bit more in frame, and I can probably adjust it down. We'll drag our same cursors in. We'll just do a peak to peak. There's about a peak, and there's about a peak. 123 hertz, 8.1 milliseconds. See if I can get this without a glare. There we go. Position cursor 1 and 2 at 72 and 81. The delta is 8.12 milliseconds, 123 hertz. And so that tells us the actual duty cycle between the pulses of the charger are the same between AGM and standard. We can reconfirm, zoom on in there. It's on AGM now. It's the same, but the delta between the ranges for peak and peak and minimum for charger engagement is the only strategy difference that I can see between AGM and standard. So nerd stuff for you. Probably don't know if anybody actually cares about it or not. I don't know if one's actually going to kill a battery versus the other. So, but now you know. So if you didn't know before, now you do. Just hope that was mildly entertaining for somebody. We'll just catch y'all up in the next video.